Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the 100. This episode 8 of the second season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far, and if you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available free in the description below. Just click on the link, put the password in, and enjoy. So last episode was interesting. You know, we was told in episode 6 that they had, I think they said 2 days or 48 hours. I'm not too sure, but to give them a time frame of them to either stay and fight the grounders and die, or to leave. Do you know what I mean? And they didn't actually make a decision in time, and the grounders turned up. Now, what I thought was really interesting is there was a conflict of who's in charge, you know, on the Ark. You know, Jaha was like, I am the Chancellor, I'm the person that was obviously in charge of the Ark. I am back here now on the ground, it's my decision. But no, mate, Abby, she's still wearing a pin. She's the one that Kane's obviously elected, and she's the one actually calling the shots. He was ordering the guards, Jaha, to obviously stand down and obviously prepare everybody to leave so that they can evacuate, because he feels like that is the safest way that he can save all of the people. Basically, he's saying that we survived so long on the Ark to come down onto the earth. Why are we going to throw it away and kill everybody literally on our first encounter? We should just retreat and come back, you know, another day, live for another day pretty much. Well, obviously, Abed didn't think that was the right thing to do. Clark's come over, you know, she's actually saved, what's his name now? Lincoln. You know, he was having seizures, he was foaming at the mouth. She managed to obviously give him CPR, and he's obviously stayed alive. Now she's saying that she's realized the way that obviously the grounders can get their people back, so to speak, the ones that have turned into Reapers. And she's gone over, she's had a meeting with the commander. She said, look, you know, the mountain men, they're your enemy, they're my enemy, they've got my people, they've got yours. I've been there, I've seen them all locked in cages. You know, I was in there with Anya, you know, one of the commanders. She said that she's lying. She's come out, she's given Anya says, she's saying, you know, she said she was your second, she died fighting, you know, she died trying to get information to you, because she was saying that there should be unity between us and the grounders, so that we can fight against our common enemy in the mountain men. Like I said, they got your people in mind, we need to go in there, we need to attack together. Now she said that I can actually bring back your loved ones and your family members, and obviously the people taken and turned into the Reapers. I've successfully done it with Lincoln. If you come with me, I'll show you. And that's what they've done. They've gone there, but unlucky for them, mate, Lincoln actually had passed away. So even though they did revive him, again, he'd passed away. They'd seen it, they thought it was a trap, they was going to fight. Abby's fought on the feet quick. She's got one of them electric things that they zap people with. She's jammed it in him. She's obviously shook his body and, you know, like resurrected him, so to speak. They're all amazed. They're like, yes, we'll do it. I've never seen that before. We've never seen one of our people that far gone and actually brought back to life. So yes, you know, we will let you live. We won't attack you. We'll work together. We'll go and attack the mountain men, but on one condition. You hand over Finn. He killed a lot of our people, killed our elders, and we want obviously pretty much to end his life. As soon as that happens, our obviously agreement will start, and we can go and we can save yours and my people. Now that is where we left it. Cliffhanger. Don't know if they're going to hand them over. I want them to. I want them to hand Finn over. Don't want him to die, but I do want him to get handed over. And I want Kane to obviously be sent back to the Ark, so it's going to be interesting to see. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Is there a chance for a truce? Yes. They want you.
Obviously.
They want a truce. We have to give them Finn.
I think it's a fair request, me. It's savage, but it is.
Spacewalker burned 3 months of oxygen from the Ark. You should have floated a long time ago.
Oh, look at this. We're on the Ark again. I do like it when we go back, but no need to now.
So what do you want to do for your birthday?
I just want to pass. Move up to 0G. So I'll spend the rest of my life trapped inside this tin can. It's a raven.
I thought it might bring you luck.
Vern actually gave me a gun. Guess we really are screwed, huh? We kicked their asses last time, we'll do it again.
I'm not gonna hide.
Right now, we have to think about keeping you safe. You were with him at the village.
I tried to stop him.
Not hard enough.
He was out there looking for you.
Do you know, I've got to say, yeah, first of all, has Murphy ever done anything to Clark? Trying to think, obviously he's been an asshole to the collective, but like singular to her, like why she got so much hatred towards him. Do you know what I mean? And second of all, yeah, that was nothing to do with Murphy, what happened at that camp. It was literally all Finn, you know. He decided to run around and you know, and gather everybody up. He decided to go crazy and stomp on that woman. Do you know what I mean? He was the one that shot the gun. Murphy was consistently like, "Come on, we need to go. We need to go. It's not them. They're fine." Do you know what I mean? They could have found the possessions if not kidnapped anyone. I'm not saying that like Murphy's a great, amazing person, but what I'm saying is all that happened was Finn's fault, nothing to do with Murphy. And then obviously I'm going to counter you, Murphy, and say all of that happened was not, it was not her fault. How could it be, yeah, Clark's fault when she was kidnapped? Do you know what I mean? Like literally, if I was sat here now and somebody come in and smacked me in the head and I woke up and I was in a different place and then my mum went out to try and find me, and while she was trying to find me, you know, she killed about 5 people, you know, because they thought that she had me. Like, that's not my fault that she's done that. Do you know what I mean? It's the people that kidnapped me. That's the reason why she's done that. Do you know what I mean? So like, the reason why all them people died is because of mountain men, not because of Clark. Even though I kind of get what he's trying to say, but I don't agree with it.
Just tell us, is there a way to make peace?
Did she leave writers behind? They're waiting for Finn. It took 18 lives. The commander's offering to take just 1 in return. Take the deal.
You know that's not who he is.
It is now. We're all responsible for what it does when we let it out. Sunrise, the commander landed with her sword, but I've never known anyone to survive until the sword killed 18. He will suffer the pain of 18 deaths.
We need fighters.
We need to find a way out of this without fighting.
There is a way.
Not sending a child to his death.
We sent 100 of them to the ground.
That was another time.
It don't matter though, he got you there.
Another Chancellor. You were trying to find our people. Trying to save us.
I was trying to save you.
Finn.
I'm in love with you.
Getting ready. I think Jaha put a good counter up there. He said to Abby, yeah, we sent 100 people down to the ground to die. All we need to do now is send 1 guy to them to die. Do you know what I mean? She said that it was a different time. Now, first of all, she's trying to send a dig at him. I'm not having that again. Do you know what I mean? I don't take sides, but she sacrificed her own daughter to go down to the ground, and she was part of the council. So like, it's not Jaha. It was a collective vote. You know what I mean? Like, not everything happens at his say. But to me, there's no difference in sending 100 people out of space to Earth to save all of the Ark, and then sending 1 person to the grounders to save all the people on the Ark. It doesn't matter where your location is. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, you're doing 1 sacrifice when you're willing to do 100 to save everybody on the Ark. This time, to me, it's the same. Also, Raven's leg seems absolutely totally normal now. She's walking. She's like literally no limp at all.
We need to prove we're not afraid. What if I am? Fake it.
Gotta do, mate. Fake it till you make it. Firm believer of that.
Where's the boy?
We're not giving him up. We're ready to fight, if that's what it comes to.
Praying for deaths. Praying. Said it last episode. It's Kane.
Safe for the moment. Come on, we need to talk.
What is this? What's going on? Apparently the Chancellor thinks I'm a very dangerous man.
Wait outside.
We offered to put the boy on trial ourselves for war crimes.
War crimes.
We'll have control over the process and its treatment.
But given what we know, given the ferocity of grounded justice, this could be the most merciful outcome for the boy.
Oh, flashback.
Aced it. It's the first perfect score since I've been giving the test. Failed the physical. Kind of heart murmur. It's like 1,000,000,000 to 1 I'd ever feel it. But they don't want to waste the training on me in case I might kick it, so I'm out. I thought we were meeting in the mess.
I thought this would be better on an empty stomach.
It's a piece of tape with my name on it.
I borrowed it from the maintenance bay. The crew knocked off at 6, and no one in monitoring will be paying attention to an open airlock in that section.
Oh, that's a proper ballsy play, that, ain't it? That would be mad doing that in real life, wouldn't it? I think it's crazy, me. Imagine just floating above Earth.
Even if she wanted to accept this deal, she'd be dead by morning. She'd know that. For being weak.
That is weak. It's proper weak.
Death has no cost, life has no worth. There's nothing you can say.
Maybe not. But I can show her we understand her pain.
Nah, I wouldn't accept anything, me, if I was the Grounders, but Finn's death.
Is this the best way to help our friends inside Mount Weather?
Get out of here!
Showing him mercy there. This is the most obvious place it can go, though. This is the first place I'd check, me.
Whoa, hey.
Murphy.
I thought we could use an extra gun.
What's gonna happen? Something's gonna happen, innit? Never goes plain sailing.
Warning, outer door breach.
Hit her on the head. Put her here.
I need a bandage, a rag, anything.
Got it.
It's just a bump on the head. Clark's gonna be okay. We'll figure this out.
That's what she said, right before I almost got her killed.
Like, they don't know who Finn is. None of them know that Finn is the long-haired one that massacred everybody. Oh, actually, I'm lying. Maybe a few know. You know, the guy that is their healer, he does. But what I'm saying is, I would try and offer a dying person or somebody that I knew that was not going to live long, because that is a self-sacrifice, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, if you knew that you was going to die in the next month, actually, do you know what I mean? You had a condition, and you could offer to die tomorrow, for example, and that would save a lot of people. Like, would you do it? Yes, okay, you know, your life's dying ending sooner, but you're making a sacrifice because you're going to die anyway. And I feel like that's what I would try and do there. I'm pretty sure that people in the Ark, they're going to have people who are hurt and injured that are beyond kind of like repair, so to speak. And I would hand those over and see if they fall for it if that was Finn. That's what I would do. Or try.
We've both seen too many of our people die.
You told our riders you were ready to fight. If we don't find the boy soon, you'll get to prove that. You have courage, but courage isn't justice. Only the boy can die.
I never meant to hurt you.
I know. Truth is, things change.
Don't let me off the hook so easy.
We'll always be family.
Hey.
How's your head?
Awesome.
Company! Get out here!
We're surrounded.
Good. Don't know how many times I have to say it, right? But not every decision has to be a correct one. So the fact that, you know, Abe wants to cut a deal with them doesn't have to go plain sailing. It needs to sometimes, you know, be the wrong decision. Other times I love it when they do a decision and it goes right. Like last episode, choosing to go and obviously speak with the Grounders and then go and show them Lincoln was the correct decision. I was on that side. Jaha wanted to leave. On first I was on his, but when Clark offered this, I was on Clark's, and I was saying that's the right one. Now, handing over Finn, I think it's the only way, or I think it's the right way, and that's what I want to happen. They don't want to. They want to try and go around in circles. No, mate. You ran away, we'll come and get you.
Airlock pressure approaching red zone. Emergency override authorized.
Take off the suit. Take it off and give it to me.
He's a spacewalker, that's why he's took the fall. That's why he gets... I was going to say that.
I'll go to the skybox for a couple months.
No joke, right? When she was coming back in for the capsule, I was going to say, well, if she got caught, would she not be breaking the law of death?
Am I going to get in trouble for this?
So that's why he's got the name Spacewalker. They all think it was him still. That's the reason why he's down on Earth. That's mad, that, innit?
We'll give them something.
All they want is Finn.
Finn wasn't the only one at the village.
That's why you asked me to come along.
That was her plan.
Saw him at the village. They'd believe he was the shooter.
Not, he's one of us.
I said, drop it.
Stop! Stop!
They've got us surrounded. The only thing we can do is stay and defend this place.
Or surrender, because he did kill all them people. That was crazy from her, wasn't it? Hey, maybe meet again. I don't understand how they think that they got a chance against all of them. Like, how many of them are there? She is one sitting duck. You tell me someone can't go behind them? And Bellamy. I'm glad that he's finally decided, look mate, I ain't got a chance. There's 5 of us, there's hundreds of them. We're not going to survive. They're going to kill us all. I might as well just go and hand myself over. He's done the right thing. I respect him for that. And like I said, I'm glad. All episode, they've been trying to defend him, not hand him over. And like I said, sometimes I don't want their actions to always be the right one, and this one is the right one. You know, they wanted to defend him, didn't happen. He ended up having to go with them, and now I want him to get tortured, want him to, you know, pay for what he's done, but I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die, but I would like them to, you know, basically I would like them to start torturing him quite a lot, and then him like be like, come on then, is that all you got? Do you know what I mean? And then he'd be like, oh, this guy's pretty decent, you know what I mean? Maybe we keep him alive, he would be a good asset. But that's not gonna happen, is it? Look how many of them there are. Look how many.
What is that? It's for Finn.
We're gonna get him. We're getting close and we'll hit him hard.
There's thousands of them.
You'd still wipe out this camp and your friend would still die. What are you doing?
I'm gonna talk to the commander. If she won't let him go, kill her.
If that happened, yeah, I would never watch the show again, honestly, because I would not believe it at all.
You cannot stop this. Only you can.
No, like I say, if she shows mercy, then she looks weak. Nah, her people will think she's weak. She's a savage, mate.
He did it for me.
Like, his reasoning doesn't matter.
Then he dies for you.
Good answer. Sticking by it so far.
Can I say goodbye?
I love you too.
Do you though? Or is it just the emotions?
You're gonna be okay.
She should kill him. I respect that.
It is done.
Innit? It's done. Why would you kill Clark? Reckon he's dead? I hope he's not dead, actually. But I do like how it's just ended, though. I do like it. You know what, right? I hope he's not dead. But, see, this is the thing. This is where I was saying, right? You know, before I was saying, what I want him to do is suffer. I want him to go there and get tortured, but I don't want him to die. I said that. And now, yeah, a great way would be, I think Clark's come out of this looking strong in terms of, like, if you was to ground her, to me, she would gain my respect. She would do. Because I'm like, that person is willing to do whatever it takes, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, she has just killed her loved one, because, you know, she knew that he was going to die anyway, and she was willing to do it to save his suffering. And that's... It's a ballsy play, do you know what I mean? Like, it is so hard for Clark to do that, but I think it's the right thing to do. I actually want it, like, if I was the commander, yeah, and I've just watched her stab him, and he's bleeding out there, and he's dying, and somehow, yeah, somehow, he starts breathing, and he's on the glimmer of, you know, like, flickering, yeah, I would say that was punishment enough, because... she's gone there willing to kill him. It's like, say, for example, if they went over, right, and they set him on fire, and he ran around screaming, and he survived, somehow he survived, somehow, right, I'd be like, mate, we tried killing him, we burned him, he stayed alive, you know what? That's it, mate. The guy's been through it. And you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, she's gone over, she stabbed him, he's bleeding out. If somehow he can survive, yeah, I'd accept that. I actually would accept that if I was her. So I'd be interested to say, I actually don't want Finn to die. I'll still say it, I'll stand by it. I do like what Clark's done, and I'm actually really happy of how the episode ended. You know, I think that he had to sacrifice himself, i.e. volunteer, which he done. They didn't come in and take him. I actually like how they was all trying to defend him all episode, and then he ended up dying, or whatever you want to call it. Because like I said, mate, on this show so far, too many decisions always go the correct way, or they always work out. You know, I'm doing this and it works, I'm doing that, it works, we're not doing that, okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like we're trying to defend Finn. You know, if you want to come, if you want him, you're gonna have to fight us. We're willing to fight for it. And then in the end, he hands himself over and he gets killed anyway. I like it. It didn't go their way, and that is, like, to me, you need the ups and the downs. Now, if he dies, it's pretty shocking, to be honest. Like, it's not somebody that I would have ever expected to die going into this season. So, you know, somebody's obviously, if he has died, somebody sat down and decided that he's not going to be in a future storyline, or like they're going to replace him, because he is part of the focal cast. Like, I actually would say that he's literally part of like the main body. So like he would need to be replaced. Somebody would need to be pulled in. And I think it's interesting. But like I said, mate, you know, I do like the way it's ended, and I'm happy that Clark stabbed him. I just hope that he obviously is bleeding out. She didn't stab him in the heart. It looked like it was a bit lower down. So maybe he can stay alive, because Lincoln did. He was revived. Do you know what I mean? So like maybe they show him a bit of mercy now. But you know what I mean? The commander, she could not back down. She couldn't. And I like it how she didn't back down. I actually do like it. You know, pretty much if Clark went in there and tried to kill her, well, killed her, you know, Clark could have gone in and killed her. She could have got close and stabbed her. If Clark left that, yeah, managed to somehow survive with Finn, I would never have watched it again, because I'd be like, that is so unrealistic. And like, so the way it ended, I'm happy. Okay, and that's going to wrap up today's episode. Really enjoyed it. Like I said a minute ago, happy with the ending. Don't want him to die, obviously. But my question is, do you think he's dead? Well, obviously, you probably know he's dead, or if he's alive, because you would have seen the show before. But I'm hoping he's not dead. But I'm hoping the commander stays in the show. I do. Whether we get 1 or 2 seasons out of her, I feel like she has got good potential. The vibes that she gives me is decent. I actually like her. I do feel like she has the command. Like, I know that you have some people, I don't know, that don't like the decisions that she's currently making. Do you know the girl that met Abby? Do you know what I mean? She said that you got courage, you know what I mean? But the person needs to suffer, like Finn, she was talking about. She, obviously, that woman wasn't agreeing with all the decisions the commander was making when she was obviously talking to Clark. But the thing is, I feel like the commander does feel like she's impactful, and I actually do like her, and I think she looks really good. Her outfit, yeah, is how I want everybody to look. She's got the face paint. She's got the hairs braided. She looks really good. Octavia's kind of on the way there. That's how I want all the characters. So I think she's decent, and I hope she stays in it for quite a bit. Now, like I was saying, their army is absolutely massive. You know, they could not stand and fight against them and win the arc. They would definitely lose. At least Kane, I took the objective approach, you know what I mean? Like, he stood there and he was like, look mate, we can't do anything. If we go over there, we could kill a couple of hundred. They just absolutely demolish us. There's thousands of them. We wouldn't even make a dent in them. Now, obviously, it's interesting because they was trying to save Finn all episode. Now, I actually like the backstory of what we got on the arc. The episode was called Spacewalker, which, I don't know, man. Like, after watching the episode and, like, realising the Spacewalker's reference to Finn, and then, obviously, Finn ended at the very end like that, kind of makes you think that Finn could be dead. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit of an emotional episode to Finn, to like kind of understand his background and like his relationship with Raven, and like how he's kind of self-reflecting to like in the position that he's in, and you know, coming to, I don't know, like realise that what he done was wrong, and that he does have to pay the sacrifice for it. Pretty much, he did kill all those people, and he had to not let his own people in the ark like take any pain for something that he caused. Now, some of the arguments in today's episode for his justification was absolutely stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, basically, Clark went over to them and said, the reason why he's here is because of me. It's like, no, it's not me. It's because of him shooting everybody. Now, he done that because he was trying to find you, but, like, that's like me, yeah, going into a bank and saying, and I robbed the bank, and then the police come and to arrest me, and I say, mate, you know, my mum turns up and goes, don't arrest him, he was only robbing it for me. It's like, it's stupid. You know, the person that does the crime does the time. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who they're doing it for, what the reasons are. You know what I mean? The punishment should be Finn's, and that is what has happened here. Now, also, it nearly happened, yeah, when I was saying in the episode that in the Vampire Diaries, we've seen it, Caroline kind of sacrificed somebody. She'd done a test to see if it worked so her mum would, you know, survive, and it didn't work, and she accelerated somebody's death. Basically, she got a sick person, and she tried to make him better and made him more sick and died. And I was saying, like, the kind of concepts there would be not all of them kind of know what Finn looks like. And basically, if they got somebody that was dying, or somebody that they knew that wasn't going to be around for a long time and switched positions and said he was the person that killed everybody, you know what I mean, they would be saving somebody for somebody else. Even though that didn't happen and it wasn't in the same way, Raven was kind of trying to say the same thing. She was like, look, Murphy was at the camp. They seen him there. They don't know that, you know, like, he wasn't the shooter. We'll hand him over instead. Do you know what I mean? Like, they was going to do something savage like that. But I like how Bellamy fit, and, well, first of all, Finn ended up sacrificing himself, but I like how Bellamy and obviously Clark didn't actually say, yeah, we'll do it. You know, maybe last season they would have handed him over straight away, but it seems like a little redemption arc. And I actually really do like Murphy. And, you know, it was emotional for him. You could see it in his eyes. Obviously, Raven's doing it because she loves Finn more than she loves Murphy. But, you know, I like how they actually stood by him and didn't actually say yes to that proposal. Even though, obviously, they probably like Finn better than Murphy as well. They knew that that wasn't the right decision. So, I mean, it's really interesting. And obviously, I can't wait to see what actually happens now. Again, another cliffhanger. They're always leaving us on them. So I can't wait to find out more. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.